Hello and welcome to Heartland Express's Defensive Driving Program. During this brief presentation, we'll be showing you different types of accidents, the causes of those accidents, and the statistics on the results of those accidents.
If any of you have ever been in or have had a loved one involved in an injury accident, it more than likely left you with an indelible impression, one that cannot be erased, but most likely could have been avoided. Here are some statistics regarding fatal and injury accidents involving large trucks. I'm sure you probably have heard someone or yourself talking about how drivers are getting worse every day. The chart confirms that suspicion. Sure, due to some better safety standards on newer vehicles, fatalities are rising at a slower level, while injuries skyrocket. Take a moment to look at the numbers and remember, these are accidents that only involve large trucks. Looking at this map of the United States that is broken into regions, you will see that it is a national problem. All areas of the country are seeing an increase of some percentage.
Collision causes. So what are some contributing factors to you having a collision? It could be speeding. You could be driving too fast for the conditions. You could be overdriving your abilities. Could be the road you're on. Are you traveling on a mountain road? Are you on a busy interstate? Are you in a busy city? Lots of traffic, lots of things going on. All of those contribute to you having an accident.
What is the most important safety device that is out there? Is it your seat belt, your mirrors, brakes? No, none of those. The most important safety device is a thinking operator. You as a driver make thousands of decisions every day. Receive information, process it, and make split-second decisions. There are several factors that inhibit you from making a quick, accurate decision. So what are some of those contributing factors? One that hits the top of the charts is speed. Whether it's exceeding the posted limit, too fast for conditions, descending a grade too fast on curves. I think you get the idea. If you are overdriving, you are taking away that valuable time you need to make those quick decisions. Roads. What type of road are you traveling on? Extremely busy interstate, winding back roads, mountainous terrains. Where did your GPS take you? Is it a truck route? Did you double check the route or blindly follow your GPS? Health. How is your health? Are you fighting a cold or some other condition? Fatigue. Did you get enough rest or are you a candidate for sleep apnea? Attitude. Possibly dealing with problems at home, work, or other issues. Are you guilty of road rage, taking your anger out on another driver? Weather. Operating in poor weather conditions can wear you down quickly. Fog, sleet, freezing rain, high winds, floods, snow. Pushing on through any of these will require heightened awareness and wear you down. Tailgating. Reduces your vision, causing you to focus on the vehicle directly in front of you, most likely the brake lights, and not letting you get the big picture. Back off. You need to focus on where you're going. Inattention. Lots of things going on these days. Cell phones, GPS, music, onboard recording devices, your PeopleNest Qualcomms, your DVDs. Put them down and concentrate on your driving. Distracted driving is an accident waiting to happen. Impairment. Are you under the influence of anything? Alcohol, drugs, prescription meds, over-the-counter medications. Should you be taking anything while you're driving? Inexperience. Sure, you may be an experienced driver, but there are things that even affect experienced drivers. You're with a new company, a new truck. Trucks now have things in different places than your last truck. You're spending time searching the dash, going to new customers, trying to locate the city, street address, proper entrance. Heartland strives for newer equipment and keeping it in good repair. Part of this job is the driver's ability to perform thorough pre- and post-inspections. And don't ever leave behind a vehicle that is in need of repair. Notify the shop so things can get repaired. And now, the scariest of all. Look back at all the items we just discussed and consider who is sharing the road with you. That guy speeding past you might be tired, drunk, talking on his cell phone while he's watching a video and tailgating the guy in front of him.
So what are some of the common type of accidents that we see, or the most common type that we see? There are rear end accidents, lane changing, or while you're merging. Traffic is merging or you're merging into traffic. Very common types of accidents, and we see many more than we need to.
Here are some examples of our most frequent accidents and ideas to help avoid. Backing. Backing unnecessarily? Don't ever back up on a street or highway. If you roll past the stop line, don't put it in reverse and start backing up. You're almost guaranteed somebody's back there in your blind spot. If you have to back up, remember, goal, get out and look. You know, several customers you go to, at the front gate you got to open your doors so the guard can check the trailer. And then you drive a half or quarter mile to the dock door you're headed for. During that drive, that door has come unlatched. It's now swinging freely. You pull up, back up to the dock and crunch. Get out and look. Turning. You're in the incorrect lane. Before you start a turn, you need to identify. Am I going to be able to safely complete this turn? Am I in the right position? Lane change. Never do a quick lane change. Always double, triple check if need be, and no quick moves. Slow down before making that change. Rear end accidents. Don't tailgate. What is a good following distance for a truck? The distance that you need, that space to make some of those decisions. Lost control? Too fast. You're overdriving your ability or the ability of the vehicle. Passing, check your mirrors and check again. And remember those blind spots.
There's many blind spots you encounter while driving your truck. One of them is directly behind you. So right now you're ready to back up. Looks like you're good to go. You're all clear. Look in those mirrors. But are you really? Somebody right up behind you. Those are the areas you have to pay attention to and always be mindful of what is going on around you. Another one of the blind spots that you encounter while driving is your passenger side. That is your largest blind spot. You're ready to make a lane change. You check your mirror. Looks clear. Good to go. Is it really clear? You need to check and double check. You need to be sure what is outside on that passenger side of the truck. Always check and double check. Better to be safe than sorry.
Merging, give and take. Let them merge in. Intersections. Intersections are known to be the most dangerous place on the planet. Two vehicles cannot occupy the same space at the same time. And people these days, they take chances at lights. Red lights don't seem to mean a thing to several people. Before you pull out in that intersection, you always check left, right, left before you pull out. Rollover. So you're picking up a sealed load, okay? You have no idea what that load looks like. Presume it is loaded incorrectly and is top heavy. So you're going to enter a turn or a curve, slow to 5 to 10 miles an hour lower than that posted speed on that curve. Don't take the chance. U-turns. Don't make U-turns. U-turns generally are a loser for a driver. And jackknifing, you jackknife that truck, you're going to get up into it and you're not going to be able to get out.
Avoiding accidents. So how can you avoid an accident? There are several contributing factors to an accident. Can be a human factor, can be a physical factor. It could be a simple trailer door swinging open while you're backing to a dock. Could be a pedestrian in a crosswalk. Could be a lost sight of your tandems during a turn. Any of those contribute to you having an accident.
No one plans on having an accident. You don't start out your day thinking, what can I hit today? So what are some things you can do to avoid putting yourself in that position? First thing to do is plan. Check your route. Know where you are headed. And don't solely rely on that GPS. That has gotten several drivers into trouble for various reasons. Some examples: it's not a truck route. It's a windy road with no place to turn around. Low clearances, dead-end streets, they've all happened. Give and take. In the world of racing, you often hear that phrase. You know, someone trying to force their way in, let them merge. You probably had someone let you in, and maybe that made your bad day a little better. Remember the old saying, what goes around comes around. Don't tailgate. You need that valuable space. Besides, you want to be there to finish the race, not watching it from the stands. Visibility, you need to see where you are going. Set your sights on looking 15 seconds ahead. If you are right up behind someone, you are focusing only on them. most likely their brake lights. If you're not able to pass, slow down. Put some space between you and that other driver. Looking that 15 seconds ahead gives you time to react. 15 seconds of visibility related to a quarter mile at 60 miles per hour. And if you're able to change lanes and pass, know and check and double check your blind spots before moving. Signal and make sure that they see you. Avoid traveling in traffic clusters. Leave yourself an out. Space is your friend. Again, pay attention to your blind spots. The passenger side of that truck is your largest blind spot. Obey traffic control, whether it's for a speed limit, construction zone, scales, pay attention. Slow for that cone zone. Give the guys a break. Communicate with other drivers. The best form of communication is eye contact. And avoid distractions. There are so many distractions these days while you're out there driving. Get to know them, identify them, and avoid them.
And there's many distractions inside the vehicle. So while you're driving, what are some of the things that can take your attention away? Your electronic log device. That device requires your attention. Takes your mind off of your task at hand of driving. It could be your GPS device. You're following the GPS, watching where it's telling you to go. Your eyes are off the road. Your eyes are on that device. Or it could be a cell phone. No texting, no talking while you're driving. That is a major distraction. Any of those can contribute to you having an accident.
One of the biggest ones these days is texting. Texting or using a cell phone or smartphone. Did you know that a commercial driver is prohibited from texting or using a cell phone? And penalties for a commercial driver can be up to $27.50 for drivers and $11,000 for employees. Follow the rules. No call. No text, no ticket. Eating and drinking, 80% of all car accidents happen because of eating and drinking while driving. Talking to passengers, you're distracted. Again, look at this. Look what I see on my cell phone. Talking, laughing, Facebooking, grooming, reading, including maps, using a navigation system, that GPS, it's a distraction. Watching a video. They have videos in cars nowadays out there, or just simply adjusting your radio, your CD player, MP3 player, all are distractions. Based on weather conditions, Heartland will issue shutdowns. Those shutdowns are often sent out to areas that are being affected by snow, mudslides. Winds can affect a truck with the 13.6, 14-foot height boxes, high winds, and the unexpected can happen at a moment's notice.
Thank you for taking the time out to listen to our presentation, and hope many of these items we brought to your attention will help you become a safe driver. One of the most critical parts of a safety program is the driver. The driver is the key.